Welcome back, trainers. We're going to be taking a look at an all Eeveelution team in the Ultra Premiere here. We're going to be leading the charge with Flareon. Now, I did switch it to Ember because it is doing a lot more damage, and it is crazy. We're going to be taking a look at that. And of course, we're going to have the Sylveon and then the Umbreon with Last Resort, 100% IV. So with that said, that was a quick first battle, right? The next one is also going to be quick. Let's get into this here. Not too long of a video. Like I said, short and sweet, so we can just get to the point, see what's going on here, and just a little fun video for you. All right, so up against a Galvantula. Well, this is fantastic. We're going to go ahead and shield that up. Good thing it was a discharge. Otherwise, it would have been a waste. Kind of, right? Because Bug's not very effective to fire. But Flareon is kind of squishy, so they're going to be bringing in a Machamp. We're going to go ahead and hit that Flamethrower. They let it go through. I don't... Ember just takes them out. It does so much damage so fast. It's not going to be charging as quick as the Fire Spin is going to be charging up those moves. So they're bringing in a Galarian Stunfisk. We're going to go ahead and swap into our Umbreon. And as soon as they see that, they say, I'm good. I'm out of here. All right, into the next battle. Let's see what we have. And it's going to be a Dragonite. So bad lead. Good. All right, so let's see how are we going to play around this. Going to go ahead and bring in the Umbreon here, because if we go into the Sylveon, we're going to see the Steel type right away, right? And this team works pretty good with itself. So you do have the Flareon to help you against those Steel types, and then you have the Sylveon to protect Umbreon, and then you have the Flareon to protect the Sylveon from Steel. So it all just kind of works out with itself here. But you can have a really bad time if you don't have a decent alignment or a chance to do something to make up for that bad lead. So we're up against a Venusaur here. It's just going to town, and we're able to get to another foul play, but we're not able to hit it. So we're going to go ahead and shield it up. We want them to basically use their energy here. We know that they have another one almost ready to go. We want them to throw that energy. And there it is. Fantastic. Unfortunately, I would have loved to take them out. Obviously, would have been great. But I don't want to waste two shields here. They haven't even used one. So what is it going to be? Going with Flareon? I suppose so. They're going to come back in with a Politoed and then instantly go into the Dragonite. So we have a Politoed back there that we need to worry about. This is going to be interesting. It is going to be Shadow, so it's going to be doing that much more damage. This thing is annoying as heck to me. And as a Shadow form, well, it's even more annoying because it's still is spammy. And it's just going to be hitting that much harder. Sure, it's going to be a little bit less defensive, but man, that damage is really starting to add up here. Going for the Psyshock, I mean, because it's just what we're going to have to go for. We could have potentially went for the Moonblast to get the defense drop, which could have helped us take the win, but that's a big gamble. Honestly, I feel like I probably should have done that because we're not getting to all these charge moves. Two more is what we need. So the Weather Ball is almost going to KO. They survive with 1 HP. Wow, okay, good game. Let's move it on to the next one. We're going to be met with a Charizard. Another bad lead for us here because, well, like I said, Flareon's just squishy, and it doesn't have no Blast Burn, which is going to be resisted, but take a look at how much damage it still does. Yeah, kind of ridiculous. So bringing us into the low red, almost KOing. This is all we've got going on for us, at least a Flamethrower stab, and then retreat, holding on to it, and bringing in the Umbreon here. I didn't really want it to go down. I could use it later potentially to catch something, so we'll see what's going to happen. They go for a Blast Burn and then swap into Lapras. And, well, it's going to do a lot of damage. Now we're left with about less than half health. So let's see what we can do. The Charizard is almost knocked out. So the Sylveon's going to be able to charm it down. Now it's going to be all dependent on what they have in the back. From what I see, I think we're going to be potentially seeing a fighter in the back. So we'll just have to wait. So they're getting off a Skull Bash, raising their defense and doing a good amount of damage to our Umbreon here. We're going to go ahead and hit it one more time before we do go down, swap into Sylveon, and now we're off to the race. So, going to go ahead and shield up this Surf. Yeah, it wouldn't have done that much damage, but at the same time, I want to kind of preserve the health. I don't know what's in the back, so we'll just see what's going to happen. Bringing in that Charizard as expected. We're farming it down. Easy money. And what do they have in the back? It's a Swampert. Okay, so now we're going to have to play a little bit of dancing around, a little footwork here, folks, okay? Because this thing can't just tank all these Hydro Cannons. Sylveon is tanky, but it's not an Umbreon. So let's see. Going to get off another Psyshock here. And, I mean, this is, their last Pokemon. They're not shielding it up, letting it go through, bringing in the Umbreon, and they decide to throw, which is great. Actually, it's very good. Okay, good. That's kind of why we wanted to hold on to that. Bringing back the Sylveon. And I think that was a mistake. I don't know. You'll see here. In comes Umbreon, and we have a double KO. All right, I guess it's better than a loss. And if you're wondering, oh, we got a legend. We got a legend here. Oh, we got a bad lead. Can we win? All right, so really quick, just to clarify about double KOs, it actually does not count as a loss. So if you go, say, 2-3. And one of those losses, or one of those battles, was a tie. Both of you got KO'd at the same time. You might just not lose points, okay? So if you're confused, if you've seen that happen before, there you go. There's your explanation. Also, I hope you do enjoy the baby Sylveon. I think it's really cute. It's basically just a regular Sylveon. I just shrunk it down. And the way I took the picture, it just makes its body even look smaller, so it kind of looks like a baby. Mini Sylvie. All right, so we're going to go ahead and bring in our Sylveon here. And I was a little... I didn't know what to do here. Because, the charm is kind of not necessarily doing so much damage because of the poison typing. So I decided to just go ahead and bring in Flareon. Unfortunately, that's just going to happen here. So we got both knocked out. So this trainer wants to go, play chicken with me. No shields. They got a Glade in the back. Okay, let's go. You want to play chicken with me? My Sylveon says, sounds good. And we take the win there. No shields used on either end. Okay. Hey, it happens. Into the next battle. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. We got a Alola Ninetales lead. We're going to go ahead and swap into Sylveon and see that Kingdra. You love to see it. And we're looking good. And we're not even going to get the attack drop off the Octazooka. Oh, yeah. You love it. Let's go. Farming them down. No problem. In comes the Empoleon. Still, no problem at all. We got the Umbreon to handle that thing. And we're just going to go ahead and go Moonblast, which is still doing an okay amount of damage here. Looks like they're going to try to farm us down. That is the gameplay. That is what you would want to do in that situation, so good. So we are obviously going to bring in Umbreon to just tank everything they're going to throw at us here. And, yeah, the Flareon should be able to handle what's in the back. Maybe we'll see exactly. Well, I mean, what do you mean? It's an Alola Ninetales, so it... Wake up, Poke. Haven't had my afternoon coffee. All right, so we're just going to keep going. I kind of wanted to farm this. I'm going to farm it all the way. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then just start hitting these last resorts. I do believe I just swap into Flareon because I wanted it to actually have some play. But as soon as I do that, they're just like, meh, I want to, whatever, I'm out of here. Which just makes sense. I mean, it was a loss, so good game. Moving on to our next opponent, folks. What are we going to see? Leading Flareon the entire time. We're met with an Obstagoon here. All right, so I would explain why we will see these specific types up front. It is just the game throwing it at us. Also, there is a way to kind of make them pull front, if you can see what I have in the back. And we're going to go ahead and go for the Flamethrower as they do swap into the regular Muck here. We're going to get that off. Maybe could have went for Superpower, but it's a little bit risky because it would have been not very effective. And if they let it go through, well, it would have been a waste and we would have went Flamethrower. It's all this woulda, coulda, shoulda, 50-50 thing, right? Coin flip, rock, paper, scissors, everything. There is skill involved, okay? People will take that, what I just said, and come back and say, this game is skill-based. It is not a chance. Anyway, we're just going to Foul Play City. Foul Play got some nice lag. Oh, right, yeah, they're not able to hit that charge move. Maybe we could have if we were tapping it. They're just going Acid Spray all the way, aren't they? And that's actually good. So the Obstagoon can come in, farm us down quick. Like 2 counters, we're out of here. Maybe 3, 1, 2. Yep, that's good. Less farm. Bring it in Sylveon. Not doing as much damage as I was thinking it would. I think I'm just too used to using the Shadow Gramble. And they're going to swap into a Nidoqueen. All right, things are going to get a little bit interesting here. You want to see the Psy Shock come into play? Well, you're going to be able to see that up against the Nidoqueen. It's not Shadow, so it's not doing as much damage. We're getting to the Flamethrower. They have 1 shield left. It's either shield this up or let it go, and they're shielding it up. All right, that was the game plan. I was hoping they did that, and I thought I'd be able to survive a little bit longer, tank these a little bit better, but unfortunately, Nidoqueen is just too good. But at least we're going to be able to have this satisfying finish, taking it out with a Psy Shock here. And Obstagoon comes in and just takes us out. There you have it, Triple Eeveelution Team. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all in my next video. Take care, trainers.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!